Hello, welcome to the Forest Libra. This reading is for anyone drawn to these sweet air energies. I'll be asking our guides to illuminate your journey in love and life, plus I'll be seeking out the energy around you in love. Our reading is released almost daily, so to get notified, please subscribe and tap the bell if this resonates. The fairies of the forest appreciate it. They get really annoyed with me if I ask them to do things. Right now, I'm going to start off with some fairies here, and we're going to see what they have to say to start off with, and then I'll also be getting some animal spirit cards for you, and at the end of the reading I'll also get cards for them, for the energy around you in love as well. Alright, so let me see what fairies we have today in the forest for Libra. Wow, they always like to come out in droves. Oh, we have the tea lion and the guardian of the gate. All right, let me quick see what the tea lion is. I don't really see him very often. I want to double check. All right, so the feline, funny, huh? Feline, haha. Look at him. Do you get it? Feline, huh? Funny. He looks like a little kitty who is a bit irritated at having to wait for his dinner. Like, hey, yo, like this is supposed to be done already. um, he's a little bit of a grumpy fairy. He is that little nagging voice that likes to bother you when you have something to do, but you'd rather just kind of relax. It's that little reminder of things that you have to get done yet. You know, that little bit of weight, you know, as an air sign, you probably don't like it. That's kind of like just kind of holding you back a little bit, kind of saying like, hey, remember this, or did this happen, or, you know, but I like kind of like a little bit irritated, like that kind of a mood kind of a thing. Like, oh, like, why didn't I just do this? Or, you know, kind of having a lot of things going on, you know, and that reminder, well, yeah, I have to like balance things, which is really kind of funny, you know, coming out for you guys here. So it's kind of like saying, like, you might have a little bit too much going on. You might be trying to juggle a little bit too much here. You know, and then we have this guardian of the gate, which is an energy fairy. And this fairy, um, this fairy is, I want to say, he is there to decide whether or not you get to go on to this next stage here, if you get to go through this gate. um, it's like this is kind of like when you have these opportunities come into your life to level up, you know, whether this is something physical, but usually it's more metaphysical. It's kind of like that realization that, you know, you kind of like want to change things, you want to do something new, something different, or like, you know, it could be like an opportunity coming in, something you feel here, something you want to do, something that's, you know, coming by here, and there's this fairy energy coming around saying, yes, this gate is here, this opening, this portal that you know, behind it, like there's this beautiful white light, you know, that's shining and sparkling, and there's this energy here that's saying, hey, but wait, are you ready to get through here or not? You know, which is, you know, very kind of Libra energy almost, you know, that kind of like judge that's there who's saying, all right, well, we need to kind of look at things. The only way that you can get through this gate is if you're ready. And the thing is, the only way that you can get through the gate to be ready is to be open. You know, you can't have any blockages. You have to be open to this. You have to be willing to receive. You have to be willing to explore and, you know, feel and, you know, have acceptance and love and the ability to kind of put other things behind and be open. Is if you aren't open to this, if your energy isn't open to this, he's not going to let you through. So I kind of feel like these together are saying, you know, if you have things going on that are kind of like nagging at you a little bit, take care of them, because you're going to have something coming in here and you want to be ready for it. And I feel like they are here to guide you to say, yes, take care of these things so that you can do this greater thing that is coming along here. Anyway, wow. Very strong energies to start off with, Libra. Alright, so we'll also get an animal here. Oh, you get the dog. Oh, that's cute. This one is about being a good friend. This is about like that those we're saying about, oh my gosh, like this one's about unconditional love. This is about being enthusiastic and trusting your instincts when it comes to love. It's about loyalty, being a protector, choosing happiness. Not just like, letting that like little grumpy fairy get to you, but saying, I choose to do these things because they're good for me, because they need to be done. Um, and maybe that's even involving communication here with that wolf in the background. Maybe there's, just people you need to get in touch with here. Let them know that you care, that you love them. Put that there for you. And then we'll also see if the energies around you in love have for a spirit animal too at the end. All right, so I'll see what angel cards have to say. Okay, you know what? I didn't ask you anything yet, y'all. All right, and please tell me where Libra is right now on their journey. Try to get one more here. They have a beautiful canine on their path, perhaps a changing canine, changing from a beautiful silver wolf into a husky, changing maybe into a beautiful retriever, into a Saint Bernard. Anyway, you have the Knight of Earth, oh my god, Balance, Archangel Zadkiel, and the Five of Fire. Libra, you got the Balance card. How did you do that? I guess you are here. Hello. Perhaps maybe feeling unbalanced, and like if things were a little bit different, like you could maybe go towards this love here, feeling this love, but feeling very slow, and there's some conflict going on, maybe having to do with that little fairy, those things that you've been putting off, or that are just kind of like in your messing with your zone right now. This could be conflict with other people here and your projects that you have going on. If this is love, I mean, this could be like possibly, little fights here and there. I kind of don't see that though. I mean, even though they're swords, I mean, it's a card of fire, so I kind of feel like this is more like you needing to get your thoughts in order so that you can communicate better. Maybe you're not 100% sure here what you want to say to who, because you're not 100% sure where your passions lie at the moment. Or there's some conflicts surrounding. We'll find out, but I'll show you these up closer. So yeah, feeling a little bit slow here. Slowly moving along, but moving, which I like. I like that. Good. And the universe is kind of giving you that vibe of like, we need balance, we need to let karma come in, we need things to kind of sort themselves out here, in order to find some harmony. So let's see where you are on your journey. Where is Libra on their journey? Mystical air signs. It's kind of funny, like air signs don't feel breezy or easy or windy or anything like that to me. They feel more like crystals to me. It's not. So I get it sometimes, the energy. Maybe people think it's an easy energy because you're like, oh, it's wind, they just flow, breeze around. I don't think it is though. I kind of feel like you guys see things a little bit differently, right? But anyway, we have the Dreamer, Archangel Metatron. Let's see if you can see these. The Knight of Air, the Chariot, which is also Archangel Metatron, the 10 of Air, and the 4 of Earth here. Wow. So like kind of hoping for a new beginning here. I feel like you've figured out what the issue was here. I don't know. But there's somebody that you're feeling very grounded and stubborn about, and you're just like, I really want to go towards them, and I have no idea what to say or how to say it or what I'm really gonna do. But at the same time, I feel like the worst is over. I can't do or say anything to make things any worse than they are. And I just kind of want to like have a new start here and go towards this, with this very steady kind of manner. I feel like maybe your thoughts are not quite matching up here with your actions, maybe a little bit, but I kind of feel like the universe is pushing you here with that Chariot. Um, I mean, that's air energy also. Hmm. Interesting. A lot of times I feel like this one's kind of like little signs or nudges from the universe or something, like, events happening in certain ways so that you kind of like end up in those places you need to be to do those things you need to do in order for things to move, right? Especially if you're following your intuition, then you'll just fall right into that. If you're not really following your intuition and things aren't alive, then, sometimes you don't get there. Sometimes you end up someplace you didn't mean to go. But this one, I never noticed, but it says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So this one to me is more of like an independent, or not independent, but like a self-driven more vibe, right? I mean, it's a chariot, so it's being driven by the horses, but I feel like this is more like a strategy, more like a you have to do this more than the universe is gonna kind of like throw it in your lap kind of a thing. They're kind of like, this is something that you might have to work on here. You might have to um, be disciplined here. You might have to have self-discipline. You might have to have willpower in order to push through this here. They're saying this is what you want to go toward. This is the way, and I kind of feel with this imagery here and the sands, the way the things are blowing, the universe isn't, against you here in any way trying to like stop you. I just feel like they are saying you need to, with this, especially this balance, like you need to be hand in hand with this. We can't just push you along and you can't do it on your own, but we have to meet in the middle here. We need some effort from you and then we will help you the rest of the way. Okay. Well, but that was pretty deep there, Libra. See, I told you, your signs are not easy breezy. You guys are very in depth. To me, it's almost more like that, like a geode or something. Like something is so like multifaceted and looks different from every angle. And I mean, that's what you do, Libra. You look at everything from every angle. And sometimes that can be a little bit hard because there is sometimes you have to work for harmony. Sometimes you have to change things in order to achieve balance. And sometimes that can mean setting boundaries, being firm about things, being disciplined. And I like that you have this slow, steady pace. Like, even though your thoughts are like, I think I really, really need to do this and I'm going to do this. And like, he's just like very like rushing here. And I feel like he's very sure of what he's thinking and why he's thinking it, but maybe needs some more time here. He's not quite balanced, he's still very single-minded in what he's doing. And sometimes that can be very, very good, but sometimes it can be a little bit much. I do feel like with this Chariot card here, I'm wondering if maybe there is some communication that needs to be had. Definitely listening to the universe, letting yourself open up, especially with this guardian here, letting yourself be open to love, letting yourself be open to this balance that's around you here. Because I feel like you do want a new beginning in love here. You do want, or in something, honestly. I tend these to be love readings, but this could definitely be a life situation as well. But however, I feel like maybe there's a friend that you feel very grounded and stable about, very much like, wow, like I want this, I'm hanging on to this, this is beautiful and I don't care what it takes, right? Like this is what I'm holding on to. And you want this new beginning and you want to jump through this portal here, but you're not quite there right this second, but I do see you getting there, right? Because in the moment right now you're healing, but I feel like coming up, like you're working on this. You're working on this new beginning here with this dreamer. You know, this is the energy of you saying, I'm ready to start my new adventure here. And in this one, I really like it because he has his little animal companion there, but he's very focused and fixed on this amazing new world that he's never even seen before, maybe, full of creatures he could have maybe never imagined. That just sparks his imagination. Perhaps the person that you're interested in is very, very creative. Perhaps they're artistic. Perhaps they like animals or traveling or something like that. Perhaps they're a little bit more on like the cooler side, on a little bit more Zen side, or maybe earthy air type, just based on the colors here. Maybe you're a little bit more of that, like, I don't know. Anyway, I like how he has his foot there, going forward. So maybe you're like, you are like taking this first step here. You're like, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. But however, we do have your thoughts here coming along to kind of, I don't know, like I kind of feel like maybe this is helping you. I'll clarify it, but sometimes this is letting your thoughts run away with you a little bit too far. Can you clarify this Knight of Air? This might just be you making a decision here. Ooh, the Nine of Earth. Oh, wow. I really like this with this 4 and the Knight. Like, maybe it is an Earth sign or just this person that you've invested yourself in here. I feel like you are wishing on a hope and a prayer that this is going to stick around, that this investment was what you wanted here, what you've been putting, or not even that what you've wanted. I just feel like I wonder if maybe you're afraid of rejection here. Because I feel like he's not focused on relationships. I feel like he's just kind of focused on what he's thinking about right now and what he's doing. And I kind of feel like sometimes he's really good at communication and sometimes he's not. Sometimes he's just kind of about I want to say, like, with him and his steed here, I feel like they are connected, but I also feel like he is depending on those rings. And a lot of depictions, he doesn't have any, but for some reason, I'm noticing this one that he does. Like, I feel like maybe this is maybe a little bit more of a controlling energy here. Maybe watching what you say when you say it. But I do feel like you feel this, right? I mean, this is something you've invested yourself in. Maybe just don't let yourself trip over your own feet here. It could be that you kind of want to rush towards this person, toward this situation, because it's something that you felt so grounded about, especially with this Chariot card here. But I mean, you do have the Knight of Earth though, so like I kind of don't though. Like I feel like you are conflicted here, right? Like your thoughts are just rushing. Like I feel like he's rushing. Like he's just, with this is what I've invested in, this is what I want, this is what I'm praying for. But what you're doing is going very, very slow, right? And I get it, right? Because this is a new beginning for you. You're probably scoping everything out, checking it out here, and like these energies are saying like they need you to put some effort into this as well. And I mean, I get that it might be kind of scary because it looks like you've had a lot of doubt about this, maybe a lot of self-doubt that you're just coming out of here where you're like, oh my God, like I need to get to a better place here. Because what I was going through in my thoughts in my head, like they were so jumbled. This can even be like getting over like depression, anxiety, just, recovering your thoughts here, and then, but feeling very stuck on this energy, on this earth energy, or on this thing that you've invested. I keep saying earth energy, but I guess what I mean is like what you've invested in and this person you've invested in or this relationship, um, you know. But I'm going to clarify that 5 of Fire. The Magician and the Page of Earth again. Oh, okay, not again. Okay, this was the Knight of Earth, but you have the... Are you manifesting for this to go slower? What? This is, I don't understand. Why? Why would you want it to go slower? Are you just that unsure about it? Let me double check here. I might be reading that wrong. What are you manifesting? Strength. You are manifesting strength. And maybe like a more lighthearted approach here. Maybe a little bit more like fun. Like, I want to make sure I dot all my T's and cross all my I's and learn more about this. Right? Like, because I feel like you want to get things done and you're just like, why? Why do they feel conflicted about this? The Seven of Fire, because you feel blocked and you don't know which way to go or which way to move, or but kind of like seeing the spark in the distance, right? So like, maybe having too many kind of conflicting just like things going on in your life right now. I just feel, okay, yeah, let me see. Can I see why? Oh, you do feel this, right? Like, this is like a new beginning in love here. You feel blocked about this new beginning in love. So, interesting. And then you're trying to like manifest this like kind of like more lighthearted, like steady, strong approach here, but like being very gentle and, you know, maybe even doing some self-care here or there type of thing. But let's see if there's anything else here. Well, doesn't get a card here. On for like the energies around you. I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything else here that's kind of jumping out at me, but not really here. It looks like you see this blockage, right? And I feel like this, like I was saying in the beginning here, that conflict or whatever that might be going on here. I'm not sure what this fire energy is around you, right? That's kind of creating this conflict. But like I said, it might be communication with those swords popping up there. But it might just be that you have so much going on right now. Maybe a lot of different things going on, a lot of different hobbies, maybe kind of feeling burned out about things, maybe having a lot going on at work. But whatever it is, you feel like this is blocking your path to love. You're like, I see this new love ahead of me that I want to go towards, and it's blocking me. So what you're doing is you are kind of like seeing in your head here, and then also kind of like doing things in real life. You're kind of like saying, I do want to move toward this. You are manifesting like movement, slow movement, but like this energy of like, yes, I'm invested in this and I love this. Like, this the strength card, like I get a lot of love out of this. This is like saying, I'm going to take care of myself, I'm going to take care of the situation, I'm going to be gentle about this, I'm not going to be pushy, I'm not going to try to force my way here, I'm just going to do it slow and steady, because you're in this mode of like, I'm going to get things done, like I'm at this pace and I'm waiting for karma to come in, kind of help me. And then it looks like you're gonna try to like put the work in here, because you're like, you know what, whatever I was thinking before about this, I'm done with it. Like, I put my time in here, I put my energy in here, I feel this, I want to go towards this. My thoughts might be like whatever, and maybe they'll say whatever, but like, I want to go towards this. And I don't feel, like I said, like I don't feel like you're being pushy, but I feel like your thoughts are kind of, but in real life you're kind of being forced to kind of take things slowly, because whatever's going on here, you're waiting for some kind of balance and harmony before things kind of smooth out or whatever. But it looks like they're trying to. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll find out about the energies around you in love, Libra. The Three of Earth. They also have the Magician and the Ten of Water. So they get a bee, a bumblebee, a raven, crow maybe, and oh, it's probably raven, and the Two of Water, or Ten of Water, sorry. My finger's in the way, and a pelican. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. They really like would be open to working with you on this. They're manifesting like this happiness with you on being able to put themselves into this relationship here. Like they are maybe possibly working very hard here, kind of like to do things in their own life here in order to focus on this relationship, right? Like with this bee, I see like all this like little details right there, busy buzzing around, kind of putting their little golden touches on things, like very cute, but you know, taking care of everything. Very like Queen of Earth vibes, you know. I mean, it's not because it's not in here, but like, but you know, they're willing to like work together, you know. They see the possibilities in this, and like, I feel like they think this could like go somewhere, you know. You know, especially with the Magician here in this Ten of Water, this is like happiness. This is like I found my place, I found my person, I found what lights me up, you know. And I like that his like, you know, the crown chakra is reminiscent in this one. And with that too, you know, in this bee with this open blue clear skies, like and I'm noticing this like infinity symbol, you know, on the Magician. But and I mean also, I mean it's, but I feel like this person sees something here with you, something they could really lean on, something they could invest themselves in, something that makes them really happy, that they're just like, oh my god, like I want to like just sit here and bask in this and like show it off to all my friends and family, or you know, maybe just sit there in that moment and just like have that happy time, like have that moment, you know, with you. They're manifesting this, like they're trying to bring this happiness together here. And it looks like they're like willing to like actually, you know, step up here, work on things, like um, be willing to go out, you know, perhaps collaborate on something, you know, maybe work together or have similar hobbies, something like that. Like going out and doing something that you both like really, really enjoy here. You know, and I feel like that might help, you know, unblock you a little bit here. You know, maybe just ask them like, hey, like, is there something you'd want to do, or just come and like, no, I don't know. I'm gonna keep going here. But I feel like they are really open to this. Like they are seeing this as something more, you know, like they kind of, I want to say, like have that similar feeling that like, but I feel like at the same time their feelings are much more, I want to say maybe deep than yours at this point, or like they know, like this the look on this face here, like maybe you don't know, you know, how this is gonna go, or how maybe you feel, or you know, why your thoughts and things aren't balancing here, but like I know how I feel. And maybe they're not saying anything here, but because you know, with the communication, I'm not seeing a lot of communication here, but this person knows, like they're like, yeah, you're my person and I want this and I'm willing to work with you on this. You know, and with these, you know, other energies of, you know, being open and you know, being a good friend here, and letting this opportunity come towards you. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, you do want to unblock yourself here. You do want things to flow. You do want this to, like, be on track here. So, you know, I want to just, you know, it looks like you're doing the thing here. You know, you're employing that very caring, loving side to things, and you're like, all right, I'm going to be patient here. I'm going to go slow. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to feel things out. But I see this, and I want to take this first step. I want to do this. So anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do an animal card for your person or the energy around you in love. Let's see what they are. Give me an animal spirit. Aww. Your person gets the elephants. They have greatness. Oh my god, love is your strength. How many times did I say that? Okay, so if you have an energy around you that is like, you can lean on me, I'm there for you, I am strong, but I'm also caring and loving, that's this person. Right? It's possible that they have some sort of leadership role. They're wise, you know, perhaps they've gone through a lot. You know, perhaps they do have a lot of that like inner wisdom. Maybe they're a little bit quieter, but willing to, you know, go out of their way to say, hey, I'm here, you know, kind of trumpet it like I care. They're problem solvers and they will keep going. You know, they do have that bit of stubbornness, you know, like, okay, well, if I can't find water here, I'm going to go to the next place and the next place and the next place, you know. And they are very, very smart. And they are very loving and very caring and kind. They care so much about their family. You know, they are very family oriented. And I feel like that helps, you know, keep them stable and keep them grounded. Because I feel like they are, you know, very loving, very wise and caring. Anyway, so yeah, in the forest, your energies around you coming out through the trees, you have a whole bunch of canines, wolves, dogs, puppies, big, small, you know, like, hey, hi, how you doing? Come on, like, we love you. It's okay to love. It's okay to put yourself in things. Like, it's okay to be, like, lighthearted and, you know, trust a little bit here. And then you also have this big elephant lumbering out for the energy around you in love, saying, and you know what? You need something bigger to lean on? I'm right here for you. You know, I care. I love. I might look intimidating sometimes. I might look like a wall, but I love and I care deeply and I'm full of wisdom and I will share that with you and I will let you lean on me. All right. Anyway, I hope you have a great couple of weeks and I will talk to you later.